What looked like a simple misplay by Julio Rodríguez was actually something far more insane. A 107 mph hit suddenly changed direction midair, forcing a last-second, almost impossible adjustment. But here's the twist: this one moment didn't just shock fans, it quietly changed the entire game in ways nobody expected. And the craziest part, that unbelievable catch still wasn't the most important moment of the night. What looked like a routine mistake by Julio Rodríguez might actually be one of the most insane defensive plays of the season. Off the bat, everything seemed normal, until a 107 mph rocket suddenly changed direction midair. Julio hesitated, twisted, nearly lost his balance, and still made the catch. At first glance, it felt like luck, but when you break it down, this play becomes something much stranger and much more impressive, because this wasn't just about reaction time. It was about solving chaos in real time. And somehow, this one unpredictable moment quietly shifted the energy of the entire game. And the craziest part, that unbelievable catch still wasn't the moment that decided everything. At first, it looked like Julio Rodríguez completely misread the ball, but what actually happened was far more unusual. The hit came off the bat at over 107 mph, yet it had almost no spin. That combination creates something rare, a knuckleball effect that makes the ball move unpredictably midair. For a split second, even Julio looked lost. His body froze, then overcorrected, then scrambled to recover, and somehow he still made the catch. This wasn't just athleticism, it was reacting to pure chaos. Because when a ball becomes unreadable like this, even the best defenders in baseball don't stand a chance. But this unpredictable moment didn't just confuse Julio, it set off something much bigger. Plays like that don't happen by accident, and that's exactly why Julio Rodríguez is in a completely different category. Since his debut, he hasn't just been good, he's been quietly dominating both sides of the game. Most elite outfielders bring defense, others bring power. Julio somehow brings both, and that combination is rare. His instincts, speed, and reaction time allow him to recover from situations most players simply can't. And that awkward catch. It wasn't luck, it was proof of something bigger. Because when the game turns unpredictable, Julio doesn't panic, he adapts. And that's what separates stars from true game changers. And for a moment, it looked like that difference was about to decide the entire game. Right after that unbelievable moment from Julio Rodríguez, the entire energy of the game shifted. Suddenly, the Seattle Mariners weren't just reacting, they were attacking. Cal Raleigh stepped up and crushed a home run. Then came more pressure, more hits, more runs. Josh Naylor delivered. Dominic Canzone added another blast. Just like that, it was 3-0. Everything was clicking. The momentum felt unstoppable. It looked like Seattle had complete control. And when a team gets rolling like this early, games usually don't slip away. But this game was about to flip in a way nobody saw coming. Just when it felt like the Seattle Mariners were in complete control, the Oakland Athletics quietly started pushing back. It didn't happen all at once. It started with one swing, Carlos Cortez sending a ball deep and instantly shifting the mood. The crowd energy changed. The pressure flipped. Suddenly, Seattle didn't look comfortable anymore. Every pitch started to feel heavier. Every at-bat carried tension. What looked like an easy win was slowly turning into something much more dangerous. Because in baseball, momentum doesn't disappear, it gets taken, and the A's were just getting started. And the player Julio robbed earlier was about to make sure everyone remembered his name. The same player, Nick Kurtz, who was robbed earlier, stepped back up with something to prove, and this time there was no stopping it. One swing 416 feet to center field. Redemption. The game instantly felt different. Then it got even worse for Seattle. Langeliers followed with a 432-foot blast, tying everything up. Just like that, the lead was gone. The energy had completely flipped. What started as a highlight moment for Seattle was now turning into a nightmare. Because sometimes, one robbed hit doesn't end a story, it fuels something much more dangerous. And just when it felt like things couldn't swing any further, everything collapsed. And then everything fell apart for the Seattle Mariners. One inning, that's all it took. Walks, pressure, and suddenly the bases were loaded with no outs. The momentum was gone, panic set in, and just like that, a game they controlled slipped completely out of reach. And the final out made it even worse. In the end, the Seattle Mariners lost the game, but Julio Rodríguez delivered its most unforgettable moment. That impossible catch showed brilliance, yet it still wasn't enough. Because in baseball, one perfect play can't save everything, and sometimes the best highlight comes in a loss nobody saw coming.